Did you know there are cities around the world that have been completely abandoned, leaving behind eerie streets and empty buildings? In today's video, we're exploring the largest ghost cities that will give you chills. Stick around as we dive into the fascinating stories behind these deserted places. Pripyat, Ukraine. Our journey starts in Pripyat, one of the most infamous ghost towns in the world. Once home to nearly 50,000 people, Pripyat was abandoned overnight after the 1986 Chernobyl nuclear disaster. Schools, hospitals, and homes stand as they were left, a haunting reminder of the world's worst nuclear accident. Nature has reclaimed much of the city, and while it's now open to tourists, the eerie silence and empty buildings are chilling. Centralia, USA. This small mining town in Pennsylvania became a ghost town due to an underground coal fire that has been burning since 1962. The fire spread beneath the town, making it uninhabitable. Most residents were forced to leave, and today, only a handful remain. With smoke seeping from cracks in the ground and abandoned homes, Centralia looks like a scene from a post-apocalyptic movie. Hashima Island, Japan next, we travel to Japan's Hashima Island, also known as Battleship Island because of its unique shape. Once a bustling coal mining facility, the island was abandoned in 1974 when the mines closed. What remains are towering, crumbling buildings that stand like relics of a forgotten past. The island is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site and has appeared in movies like James Bond's Skyfall. Ordos, China. Ordos is a modern ghost city in Inner Mongolia, China. Built with the intention of housing millions, it's now largely empty. High-rise buildings, shopping malls, and wide boulevards sit unused. The city represents the rapid urbanization in China, but also how economic miscalculations can lead to entire cities being left behind. Kolmanskop, Namibia. Located in the Namib Desert, Kolmanskop was once a thriving diamond mining town in the early 20th century. However, when the diamond resources were depleted, the town was abandoned. Today, sand dunes have taken over the buildings, creating an eerie, surreal scene of ghostly homes slowly being swallowed by the desert. Bod California, USA. Bod is one of the best preserved ghost towns in the United States. During the California Gold Rush, it was a bustling town, but by the early 20th century it was mostly deserted. Today, it's a state historic park where visitors can wander through abandoned buildings, giving them a glimpse into what life was like in a Wild West mining town. Cocco, Italy. Perched on a hill in southern Italy, Cocco is a medieval town abandoned in the 1960s due to landslides and infrastructure issues. With its ancient stone buildings and narrow streets, Cocco has become a popular filming location for movies like The Passion of the Christ. It's a hauntingly beautiful reminder of how nature can reclaim even the most resilient human settlements. Kayakoy, Turkey. Kayakoy, a once thriving Greek village in Turkey, was abandoned in 1923, following the Greco-Turkish War and the population exchange between the two countries. Now, hundreds of stone houses stand empty, and the entire village is a ghostly remnant of its former self. The village is now a symbol of peace and reconciliation between Greece and Turkey. Barroia Cyprus. Barroia was once a glamorous beach resort town, popular with celebrities in the 1960s and 1970s. But after the Turkish invasion of Cyprus in 1974, it was abandoned, and the town has remained frozen in time ever since. Hotels and shops are still filled with furniture and goods, but they've been left to decay behind barbed wire, off limits to the public. Humestone and Santa Laura, Chile. These two ghost towns in Chile were once thriving centers for saltpeter mining. When the industry collapsed in the early 20th century, the towns were abandoned. Today, rusting machinery, decaying buildings, and the empty shells of once bustling factories give these towns a haunting atmosphere. Both are now UNESCO World Heritage Sites, preserved for their historical significance. Conclusion. These ghost cities are not just relics of the past. They're haunting reminders of how quickly human settlements can rise and fall. Which one of these eerie cities would you dare to visit? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating explorations of the world's most mysterious places.